welcome to the latest edition of The Exchange, brought to you by the New York Stock Exchange. I'm Douglas Jonas, your host. As a reminder, today's interview is for informational purposes only. The NYSE does not recommend investments or investment strategies. Now, I'm joined today by my good friend, Steve Cook. He is the head of ETFs at Harbor Capital Advisors. Steve, thanks for being here.
Doug, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
I want to talk about your two ETFs you've launched. You have SIFI and SIHY listed here at the New York Stock Exchange. Tell us about the ETFs, what the strategies they employ, and why ETFs, why now?
You know, we're really excited to get into the ETF space. Harbor has a long history of finding, identifying unique managers globally and bringing great investment solutions that are unique, that drive differentiated returns for investors. And we thought it was a great opportunity to bring that expertise to the actively managed ETF space. So we're really excited about entering that space with SIFI and SIHY.
Now, tell me, I've heard you use this phrase before, scientific fixed income investing. What does that mean?
You know, it's interesting. So for years, investors have had really two choices, right? They've had either active fixed income or index-based fixed income. And we think offering a third choice is really a great opportunity. And so what scientific investing really is, it's using the scientific method. It's gathering data, it's formulating hypotheses, it's testing those hypotheses, and then it's offering all of that in unique investment returns and investment options for folks. And we think that drives a set of uncorrelated returns that are going to differentiate themselves both from an income perspective and a risk perspective for investors.
Now, you've talked a lot in the past about Blue Cove as this investment manager that you're employing and their use of scientific fixed income investing. Tell us about Blue Cove.
Blue Cove is a newer investment shop. They were formulated in 2018. It was all of the partners that came out of Blue Bay Asset Management. And they've brought together really what we think are the leaders in scientific investing. So folks who come in from firms like BlackRock and Vanguard and who have a history of helping to develop the scientific method. And that's all they do is employ this in the fixed income world. And we think providing that investment expertise to investors here, retail investors here in the US, is something that's unique and a great offering in the ETF space.
So, of course, these two new ETFs are live. We can never predict the markets, but there is a lot happening in both the equity and fixed income markets right now. Tell us about how these ETFs are employing their strategies to really look at the markets as we know them.
Sure. So, again, they're taking the scientific method. It's based in constant process improvement, and they're scouring the broader fixed income space for really mispriced opportunities, and then they're owning those opportunities both in the multi-sector bond universe as well as the high yield universe. And we think, again, it provides great risk-adjusted returns and drives really great income for investors at a time where investors really need retirement income, in a low-rate environment. And so, again, all of the things that really we're able to do now with the new ETF rule in 6011 have created an opportunity in the market where we think actively managed fixed income products that drive a unique investment thesis, it's really the right time to bring that.
And it's Harbor Capital Advisors, two new ETFs, SIFI, SIHY, listed here at the New York Stock Exchange. If you caught this episode live and you want to learn more about ETFs, go to our website, homeofetfs.com. That's homeofetfs.com. Again, that's a wrap on today's edition of The Exchange, brought to you by the New York Stock Exchange, the home of ETFs.